back. So in this video we are going to understand today contest question. This is the first question that we have seen on the contest, right? So I thought to explain you about this question because there are many students, they are struggling. I saw the comments in my videos. So today in this video we are going to solve this problem, the Leetcode 3545 3545, and this Leetcode question came in today's contest number 449, and this is the first question, and this is a easy question and you can solve easily. Okay, so pause this video and go through the statement so you will understand clearly, right? So guys, it's a great problem for understanding the character frequency, sorting and greedy strategy. Okay, so let's dive in. So I'll go through the statement first and then I'll move to the next. So what we have given, you have given a string s, as you can see in the example, consisting of lowercase English letter and an integer k. So your task is to delete some, possibly none, of the characters in the string so that the number of distinct character in the resulting string is at most k. And then you have to return the number of deletions required to achieve this. So for example, we have given this s is equal to abc and k equal to 2. What you have to do? Output understand the explanation, then you will understand the output. Okay, so s is abc and it has a 3 distinct character, none of them are repeating, a, b and c, right? So each with a frequency of 1, we can say, right? Since we can have at most k equal to 2 distinct characters, but here none of them is repeating, right? Then we will remove all the occurrences of the any of the character from them, right? So for example, like k is equal to 2, k is equal to 2, so distinct characters we can keep here, right? 2 characters, right? We can have at most k equal to 2 distinct characters. Then we can remove all the occurrence of the any of the character from the string. So for example, removing the occurrence of c results in at most k distinct characters, right? If we will remove one element, that is c, right, the remaining will be a and b, right? And that satisfy k equal to 2, means 2. So in the s we will have a and b after deleting the character. Okay, means if we will remove c, the new string, or you can say the updated string, will become ab, right? And that satisfy k equal to 2, means k is what? 2 distinct character here, right? And so we are seeing the result as a 1 deletion required. So how many deletions required? Minimum is 1. In 1 deletion of the character, we can make it k equal to 2 distinct characters. I hope you understand, right? So what we have given, so in the problem statements we have given string s, right, of you can say in the lowercase and English letter, right? And so k we have given an integer. And what is our goal? So our goal is to delete a few characters as a possible, so that the resulting string has at least or at most k distinct characters, right? So let's, for this example, we have seen that k is required 2 distinct character, and for that how many characters we have to remove from here? So 1 character we can remove, right? So number of deletion we have to return, so only 1 deletion is required to do that, right? Or you can say you can remove all, right, of c, right? So if you will talk about the another example, right? So we have s is equal to a bb and k is 2, right? So for a it is frequency is 2, b frequency is 2, right? So s has 2 distinct character a and b with the frequency of 2 2, right? So since we can have at most k equal to 2 distinct characters, so no deletion is required. So thus answer is 0, because a is 2 times and b is 2 times and k is already given 2, means we can keep that character occurrence maximum by 2 characters. Okay, similarly you can see we have s equal to triple time y and 2 times z, so k is equal to 1, right? So s has 2 distinct character y and z with the frequency of 3 and 2, you can say, right? So and k we can keep all these character maximum by one distinct characters, right? So what we have to do, we have to remove all the occurrence of any one characters from the string, and then we can remove all g resulting in the most k distinct characters, right? And so the remaining answer will become what is 2, right? Maximum 2 times we have to delete it, right? And then if we will remove all the z, so at most k distinct characters we require to remove it, right? So number of 2 times we have to remove, so the answer is 2. I hope you understand, right? If you have any doubt, please ping in the comment box. Now you just think about the constraint because it is required. So as you can see, the given string input will be maximum of greater than 1 and should be less than equal to 16. Maximum character will be 16 and less than equal to. And k will be also 1 to 16. So s is consist only in the lowercase English letter. Okay. Now thought about the intuition, right? So the first we count the frequency of each characters. If we already have k or few distinct characters, so we don't need to do anything, just return 0 as you see in the examples, right? We have seen, right? If you don't need to do anything, just return 0. Okay. But if we have more than k distinct characters, right, in that case we will have to remove the entire characters like that we have done here, and then we will do minimize the character. So if we will remove g 2 times, then 2 times we have to remove y, right? So but what we can say means, if we already have k or few distinct characters, we don't need to do anything, just return 0. Or if we have more than k distinct characters, we have to remove the entire character from the string. To minimize deletion, we remove the characters with the lower frequency first, right? So in this way we can do, okay, we can do the deletion operations. Okay, so just think about what we have given in this problem, right? So in this problem, what we have given, a string s in the lowercase character and integer k we have given. And what is our goal? So our goal is to delete some character, possibly all, to ensure the final string has at most k distinct characters. And then we have to return the minimum number of deletions required. Okay. So the intuition is here to like we have given the string, we have to count the frequency of each character. If we already have k or few distinct characters, we don't need any, we don't need to do anything, we return just 0. But if we have more than k distinct characters, we will have to remove the entire characters from the string, right? Why? Because to minimize the deletions, we remove the characters from the lowest frequency first, right? And so what is our intuition here, right? So see, this is a classic greedy strategy approach where we have to remove the cheapest characters to meet our goal. And to understand the goal is to remove as few as characters as possible, so that the string has at most k distinct characters. If the number of distinct character is already k, then no deletions are required, right, needed, right? If there are more than k distinct characters, means what, we need to eliminate entire characters and remove all the occurrences, right? So to minimize the deletions, we should remove the character with the lowest frequency, right? And we only need to do what, distinct minus k characters to reduce the count to k, and that we will return, right? So this is our intuition, guys, right? So for this, what we need to do, we have to count the frequency. You can say this is approach. What is your approach? So our approach will be what, a greedy strategy where we count the frequency of each characters. If the number of distinct character is already less than equal to k, we'll return 0. Otherwise, we'll sort the character by their frequency, ascending order. We'll remove entire characters with the least frequency until only k distinct character remains, and then we will return the total count of the deleted characters, right? So these 5 steps we will do and will follow. So let's suppose what I'm trying to say, if we take the input s, so this approach will fit or not. Okay, so s we have triple time y and gg and k equal to 1. So what will be the frequency? So we have to count the frequency of each character. I'm sorry. So the frequency of y is what, 3 because it is coming 3 times. Frequency of z is 2, right? So what we need to do? We need to reduce from 2 to 1, right? So the distinct character will become what? We have to remove the character with the smaller frequency. We have to remove all these two, right? And so how many, what is the deletion requires? Deletion required 2 times. Okay. You can see here, right? We have to remove the least frequency until k distinct character remains. Okay. And we'll return the total count of deleted characters, because it's, if we'll remove this, it will remove this, if we'll remove this, it will remove this, right? So how many times we have to do? After that only y will remain. Let's understand the algorithm. See, algorithm is very important to understand, right? So algorithm is to do what? First we will do count the frequency of each character in the string, and for that in the step 1 we will count the frequency, means count how many times each character appears in the string. So we'll take a character and the integer, means character, and how many times it is coming, right? So we'll take a hash map and we'll store the frequency of each character. Okay. In the step 2 we'll check the frequency count, right? For the current, we'll check the current distinct count. It is current have a less than or equal to k times appearing in the string or not, right? Means if the number of distinct character in the string is already less than or equal to k, then no deletion required, right? Or will return 0. After that what we will do, we'll means what I am trying to say here, if the number of distinct character is less than or equal to k, will return 0, right? Then in step 3, sort the frequency, means let's suppose if the number of distinct character is in the string is already less than or equal to k, then no need to do anything, right? But if not, right, means otherwise we have to sort the frequency in the ascending character. So we'll go for the step 3, right? Means in otherwise condition of this one, in the step 2 we'll write frequency set. We'll do the sorting of the frequency and we'll store all the character frequency in a list, right? And then we'll sort this list into ascending order. Why? Because to reduce the number of distinct characters. So it's best to remove the character with the lowest frequency first, so that we will do in the ascending order, right? And the cost less to remove, right? We can say. So first of all, what we will do? First of all, we'll go through. We will count the frequency, right? So if the number of distinct character is less than or equal to k, return 0. Otherwise, we will do sorting, right? We will do sort the frequency in ascending order, and then we'll calculate. You can say how many distinct characters we needed to remove. Means distinct minus k will do, and we'll find the you can say how many distinct characters we need to remove, right? And then finally, once we will remove this, right, we'll remove the lowest frequency character accordingly, and then we'll return the final result. Okay. Again, we'll return the sum from step 4, and we'll keep doing that. The minimum deletion required, we will get it. Okay. So if we'll talk about in sort, means what we will do, we will initialize a map to count the frequency of each character. If the number of distinct character is already less than equal to k, we'll return 0. Otherwise, we'll sort the character in frequencies list. In a list, we'll sort the list in the ascending order. We'll calculate how many characters we need to remove, means distinct minus k will do, and then we'll do sum the smallest distinct k minus 1 frequency. That will give you the minimum deletions, and finally we'll return the total deletion. If not happening, keep doing these two, step 4 and 5th we'll do, and we'll find our total deletion minimum required. Okay. So if we'll talk about the pseudocode, first we will write the function where we will have to take s and k as an input, that we have already given the Leetcode. Then the frequency map we will initialize. Then what we will do, for each character in string, right, we will make a loop. We will traverse the loop, and for each character we'll check the frequency. So frequency map dot get character. If character is coming, by default we will set 0. If not coming, we will set 0. Otherwise there will be some frequency. Otherwise we'll do +1. So we'll get the frequency at this, right? If the frequency map is less than equal to k, right, then what we will do, return 0. Otherwise we'll create a frequency list. This will come from the map list of the values from the frequency map. Means map dot values we'll get that. We can get that. And the frequency, we'll do sort the frequency in the ascending order we'll do, and then deletion will take, and then we'll check the deletion size of the frequency map minus k, and that is we will got the characters to remove. Okay, and finally we'll make a for loop, and we'll do what, 0 to characters to remove minus 1, and then we'll keep updating the deletions. How? Plus equal to frequency at I will return finally deletions. Okay, so if you understand this, means first of we will make a frequency map. Let's suppose we have to delete 2 because this is lowest one, need to reduce 1 to 2 minus 1, then 1 character. We'll do the same, and then the frequency list become 3 2, it will get sorted 2 3, right? Now we have to remove the 2, so the total deletion will come 2, so output is 2, right? So let's understand the code. You can pause this. After this you can pause and you can try by yourself. Okay, then comes to the code. So what we are doing here, first of all, we'll define the minimum deletions. So string and int k will do. We'll check the length is less than equal to k. If less than equal to k, we'll return 0. Otherwise we'll define a frequency of map, character and integer. We'll get the character array, s.toChar array will get the character array. Each character will come one by one in the for each, and then we'll do our frequency.put. By default we'll take 0. If it is coming, any frequency is coming, we'll keep updating +1, and then we will update the frequency map. Okay, then if we'll do distinct, we'll get the size, how many distinct are there. We'll check if distinct less than equal to k, return 0. Otherwise we'll create a store in we'll create a store frequency in the list. We'll store the frequencies in the list, and then we'll sort. How? So the frequency list we can convert by getting the frequency dot values, as I told you, right? So list of integer will take a frequency, or directly you can convert it, or you can directly do frequency dot values, you will get it. Then we should do collection dot sort, and you will get the sorting. By default it will do ascending order. Now int deletions equal to 0. So what we will do, int to remove, how many remove we will get, the distinct minus k will do, and for loop will make from what, from 0 to remove, how many remove we required, and deletion plus equal to frequency dot get we will do, and we'll update the deletions, how many deletions are required, and then we'll do return deletions. Okay, finally we'll return it. Okay, now what we have done here, we have created first frequency map, then all the character we have put the frequency at frequency map, then we have find the distinct, how many distinct required from the frequency dot size. We'll check the condition, if distinct is less than equal to k, return 0. Otherwise convert the frequency dot value into the frequency list, do sorting of the collection dot sort, we'll do the ascending order sorting, and finally we'll find the how many required, distinct minus k will you will get the how many required to delete, and then we'll make the for loop, and then find the deletions required actual, and then we return the deletions. Okay, see that we have given what, let's suppose, let me zoom it out. So as I told you, first we have given a string and k, right? So we'll check the length, right? If length is less than equal to k, we'll return 0, right? Then we'll create a map, then we will count the frequency of character. How? We will convert the string into characters array, and one by one character will get it here. Then we'll get what, frequency dot put, and you will put all the frequency here. Then what we'll have, distinct, we will get the distinct, and distinct is less than equal to k, we will return 0. After that we will store the frequencies into a list, and to do that we'll do frequencies dot two values, and then we'll convert into the frequency. After that we will do the collection dot sort, right? This is new method, and then what we will do, ascending order, will sort it. Okay, after that we need to find the deletions, and for that first of you we have to find the to remove, how, distinct minus k. So distinct minus k times we have to go for the for loop, and from there you have to get the frequency of each character, and will keep updating the deletions plus equal to, you will keep updating this. Once you will find that all the deletions, we return the deletions. So if we'll talk about the complexity, right, we are only making one for loop here, another for loop here. So for the sorting, it will become n is the length of the string, right? N is the length of a string, and is the number of distinct characters. So since both are less than 16 or less than 26, right, maximum violator you can say, right? So it's effectively O of 1 in a practice, right? But the complexity will cause from the collection dot sort, and making for the for loop. So for loop will take O of n, and for this it will come O of d log d. So d is the number of distinct characters. Okay. Let me see. I have written, yeah, d log d, and it's a number of distinct character. Okay. Max will come 26 later, because but with bit less than equal to 16. But in the max, in the worst case, we'll take max 26. Okay. For the space complexity, we are storing all the values, all the characters into the map. So we'll take O of d times. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like this video. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe this channel for more Leetcode problems, and drop your question in the comment. And thank you for watching this video, guys.